Today, let's understand when, how, and why to read a synopsis. Synopsis is a very concise, condensed material, and which is point to point. And I know it can be really exhaustive. You just have to pick some material up and just mug it up. So this video is all about that, how to and when to and why to read a synopsis. So not everyone will have the same material, same study material, same notes, और आप सब सेम कोचिंग सेंटर भी नहीं ज्वाइन किया और आपने अब यू माइट नॉट बी टेकिंग द सेम टेस्ट सीरीज. You might also have some pre-existing notes from your seniors or from your coaching center. Okay, so should you read synopsis in that manner, or you should read synopsis at all? So go ahead and watch your video. So the first question is, what is even a synopsis? Okay, what is even a synopsis? It is a condensed version, a concise version of 10 to 20 pages that consists of the material or of the information that has been previously asked, or it has the potential to be asked. And it contains all the important things that there are in textbooks or that have been repeated or have the potential to come as questions in the next exam. Next is why to even read a synopsis. Why should we even read synopsis, be it from Dental Pulse or any other MCQ book for NEET, MDS, or for any competitive exam? Synopsis is very important. You get the gist, what is frequently asked, what is not important, what is important. You just get the gist. What you have to read, what not to read, what is more important, what is less important, what is more frequently asked, and what has just been asked once. So these are the things you get to know when you read a synopsis. So the advantages of reading a synopsis are, the first is you get the gist. ठीक है कि आपको पढ़ना क्या है, आप क्या क्या चीज़ें you can skip, what things are important, what to make notes out of, और क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, कैसे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, कैसे फ्रेम किया जाता है, और एक ही टॉपिक में से कैसे 15 to 20 क्वेश्चन बन सकते हैं दैन दैट सेम टॉपिक. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट, क्या न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, क्या एयर्स इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, क्या वाइन लाइनर्स इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, ये सब चीज़ें इज़ व्हाट यू गेट फ्रॉम रीडिंग अ सिनॉप्सिस. सो फर्स्ट इज यू गेट द जिस्ट कि पढ़ना क्या है, कहाँ से स्टार्ट करना है. ओके, second advantage is explanation or the material given. It is given in such a pattern or such a format जो कि exactly ऐसे ही एग्जाम में पूछा जाता. Okay, answers to these questions, the answers to these questions given in the synopsis, they might slightly differ from what is given in the textbooks. Because ऐसे होता है कि कभी कभी दो ऑप्शंस के बीच में कंफ्यूजन होती है, A and B suppose. तो उसमें ये होता है कि how the examiners validate or check the answers, उस पर भी डिपेंड करता है. दैट इज़ वाई यू हैव टू रीड द सिनॉप्सिस एज वेल एज दी टेक्स्ट बुक्स. क्योंकि कभी कभी ऐसे है कि टेक्स्ट बुक्स में कुछ और लिखा है एंड द सिनॉप्सिस यू आर रीडिंग उसमें कुछ और लिखा होता है, तो यू हैव टू सी फॉर योरसेल्फ. एंड द परसेंटेज गिवन इन द सिनॉप्सिस इज वे लेसर देन व्हाट इज गिवन इन द टेक्स्ट बुक्स. उसमें इट इज़ जस्ट the things that are important, सिर्फ वही चीज़ें सिनॉप्सिस में गिवन होती हैं and not all the other things. So it is very important and it is very feasible for you to read, and it is feasible for you to revise later on. क्योंकि the lesser you read, the better time or the more time you will have to revise. Next advantage is कि synopsis में आपको one liners as it is given होते हैं, और जो भी कोई important statements हैं, जो भी कोई important classifications होती हैं, वो आपको बॉक्स में दी होती हैं, and it becomes very easy for you to read. सिनॉप्सिस से रीड करना ईजी हो जाता है देन टू रीड फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट बुक्स. ठीक है, क्योंकि टेक्स्ट बुक्स में लॉन्ग पैराग्राफ्स दिए होते हैं, समटाइम्स यू गेट बोर्ड, यू गेट एग्जॉस्टेड कि इतना कौन ही रीड करेगा, यू गेट डीमोटिवेटेड क्योंकि द टाइम यू सी कि इतने सारे पेजेस हैं इस चैप्टर के, यू जस्ट स्टार्ट पैनिकिंग कि इतना सब कैसे होगा ये वो. इट इज़ बेटर टू रीड फ्रॉम सिनॉप्सिस बिकॉज वहाँ पे आपको कंसाइज मटीरियल मिलेगा. यू गेट वन लाइनर्स, so you can just read from there and you can refer to your textbooks for additional information if you want, or if you want to add something in your notes you can do that. Next advantage is जो भी important चीज़ें होती है वो यहीं पे you have everything in one place. आपको बार बार अपनी बुक्स खोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, ठीक है. What you can do is synopsis में जितनी भी चीज़ें गिवन होती है they are sufficient for you to read. Or if you need any additional information, that again you can make notes of it, or you can add वहीं पे synopsis पे, या वो जो बुक से इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको मिली है कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं जो कि आपको लग रहा है इंपॉर्टेंट है बट दे आर नॉट गिवन इन synopsis, you can add there so that you have one material जहाँ पे आपने सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है, so that you do not have to go back to your books and read that again. Next question is when to read a synopsis. Ideally आपको synopsis read करनी चाहिए before you try to solve MCQs, because two things can happen. First is you will get demotivated. अगर आपको उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं आता होगा, you straight away go to मुझे तो नहीं आता है, I cannot do this. So this happens. And second thing is, if you get the answer wrong in the first try, you will only remember the wrong answer. और आप वैसे ही याद रखोगे कि you will only remember the wrong thing. So two things can happen if you just start doing MCQs before you've read the synopsis. Once you first is you get demotivated, and second is you will remember the wrong answer. So what you should do is you should solve MCQs after you've read synopsis at least once. It also depends if you have started your preparation just now or you have been preparing for 1 year. If you've been preparing for 1 year, you should read synopsis first and then go back to your textbooks and then try to solve the MCQs, and make notes. This is what you can do if you have been preparing for 1 year. But if you have just started your preparation, you've only got 5 to 6 months. Okay, so what you can do is you can read synopsis and you can start doing MCQs, and then you read from the textbooks whatever you need to read. You do not need to read the whole thing, the whole chapters again. What you do is just read synopsis, okay, start doing MCQs and see where you're lacking. कहाँ पे आपको सबसे ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, कौन से स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक में आ रही है. So you can then go to your textbooks and you can make notes. और या फिर जो चीज़ें आप भूल रहे हो या फिर आप मिस्टेक्स रिपीट कर रहे हो, ठीक है, वो चीज़ें आप उस चीज़ के नोट्स बना सकते हो. This is what you can do. So you read the synopsis, you do MCQs, and then you make the notes of whatever you feel like is important and whatever is asked more frequently. क्या क्या सबसे ज़्यादा रिपीट हुआ है, क्या क्या सबसे ज़्यादा रिपीट, you can decide. अब ऐसे कि ये this is the most important thing और ये सबसे ज़्यादा रिपीट हुई है. For example, in oral pathology, OKC is asked frequently. तो ऐसे सब आपको नोट्स बनाना है so that it is easier for you, ताकि आपको रिविजन में ज़्यादा हेल्प हो जाए. All the things you are forgetting, you can write things on sticky note and you can paste it so that you whenever you are free or just take a glance and it becomes easy. So when you are attempting MCQs, you make notes accordingly. So you only make notes selectively कि जितनी चीज़ें ज़्यादा बार रिपीट हुई हैं, you are only making notes of that. और जो चीज़ें आप भूल रहे हो और जो चीज़ें आपको मुश्किल लग रही हैं, ठीक है, वो सब चीज़ों के आपको नोट्स बनाने हैं. Next is how to read a synopsis. I know it can be very exhausting कि you just sit and you try to grasp these one-liners or point-to-point things. So you might just do it for 1 day or do it for 2 days or do it for 3 days, and the 4th day you'll be like, why am I doing this? Or आप बहुत ज़्यादा exhaust हो जाओगे. So what you can do is you can read synopsis in the morning when your mind is fresh. Okay, for example, अगर आपने फार्मा पिक किया for the whole week, सुबह you can do 2 to 3 hours for the synopsis. Keep those 2 to 3 hours for the synopsis. आपको सिर्फ synopsis उस टाइम पे read करनी है and no MCQs. And then later on during the day you can do those MCQs. You just have to read 4 to 5 pages of the synopsis मतलब एक दिन आपको सुबह सुबह 4 to 5 pages of synopsis ही read करना. So that way for the whole week you would have completed 30 to 35 pages. और synopsis के इतने ही pages होते हैं, maximum I think 40 pages. oral pathology के सबसे ज़्यादा होंगे, बाकी subjects के it's almost about 40 pages. You can complete the synopsis in the whole week. मतलब सुबह सुबह you can do synopsis and then later on you can do your MCQs, जो भी आपको, if you are taking some test, if you are taking some subject test or you are taking some mock tests, you can do that the whole day. Okay, so it is very important you should read synopsis in the morning. when your mind is fresh, and then do MCQs later on. And once you have read the synopsis of a subject, what you have to write down is in your own notes, you have to write the numerical values, जो भी आपको important लग रही हैं, important one-liners, okay, and write some similar points. For example, जैसे oral pathology and radiology में जो भी रेडियोग्राफिक अपीयरेंसेस होती हैं, कुछ कुछ डिजीजेस की, कुछ कुछ डिसऑर्डर्स की सेम होती हैं, जैसे सोप बबल फॉर अमीलोब्लास्टोमा, ठीक है, एंड टूमस्टोन अपीयरेंस, ऑल दोज थिंग्स यू कैन राइट डाउन. ऐसे आप स्मॉल टेबल्स बना सकते हो. आई विल पोस्ट शॉर्ट यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स फॉर जो भी टेबल्स मैंने अपने टाइम पे बनाए थे, सो यू कैन रीड फ्रॉम देयर एज वेल. इट कैन बी वेरी हेल्पफुल. You can also make notes of your own essay, in form of tables and in terms of flow charts. Do not make those big paragraphs जो कि आपको read करने में बाद में मुश्किल आएगी. Make points and make concise notes. It is very important. You do not want to repeat things. If you are reading from one book or two books, keep it that only. अगर आपने पल्स की synopsis से पढ़ लिया है and you are also following Neeraj Wadhwan or Dento Triplet, ठीक है, you do not have to go back to the textbooks then. Whatever you feel like is, अगर आपके notes में से कुछ missing है, you add that in your notes from the textbooks only, so that you do not have to go back to the textbooks जब आपको revise करना. It is very important. अगर आपको ऐसे starting में लगता है कि नहीं यार बाद में सब कुछ हो जाता है, if I read from textbooks and then I read from the synopsis and then I read from the other MCQ books as well, that is not feasible. ऐसे it is not doable at all. So make concise notes, read less, ठीक है, और do not repeat things कि यहाँ से भी पढ़ लिया मैंने, टेक्स्ट बुक से भी पढ़ लिया, MCQ बुक से भी पढ़ लिया, and you are also following some notes that are given from your coaching, or you have taken notes from your seniors. Do not make this mistake. The most important advice here is, please do not read every single thing about every single subject. It will only leave you with lesser time for revision. It is very important that you revise more effectively than you study. Okay, revision is the most important thing. If you do not revise, you at least need 3 revisions before your exam to get a decent rank, to get into a decent college, to get a decent branch, or to get whatever branch you want. So utilize your time effectively. Do not go on wasting and taking up 3 or 4 books कि नहीं हो जाएगा, we will revise it later on. It is not feasible at all. ठीक है, but what you have to do is get motivated. ठीक है, trust yourself that yes, you can do it. I know some students like myself, I need positive motivation. Because अगर कोई ऐसे बोलेगा कि नहीं ऐसे नहीं होगा, तो I think I'll just drop everything. But if someone tells me that it is going to be okay, you can do it, everything will be okay, and you will get whatever you want, you will achieve everything you want, this is what gets me. So this is what I will give to all of you. This advice I will give to all of you. You have to stay motivated. You can do it. अगर बाकी सब कर सकते हो, why cannot you? Okay. So this is it for this video, and I will see you in next video. And if you need any more advice, और अगर आपको कुछ भी पूछना है regarding MDS, or even if you are in your BDS, if you want to ask anything, you can text me on my Instagram or you can comment below. I will surely reply. And good luck with your preparation, and see you in next video. Bye.